So it hits me real hard round 7 o'clock. Drink a coffee and Flora and get ready to rock. But there's nobody here and nobody downtown. If nobody hears you, are you really around? So I'll wake up alone with salt in my eyes. And I haven't the slightest, and I haven't the right or a clue. I wouldn't know if I knew. Trees bend in the wind and they're dark fucking blue. We never existed, I continue to nod. Street caves like it's rubber and it's not even hot. The glitch in the game, I loop like a bug. And all that I ever wanted was a really tight hug. Fuck, man. I'll call her again, but she's a huge fucking ghost. I fell for dead air, cause it was all I could host. And I'll cut up my shirts and I'll sing in the rain. It doesn't quite matter, cause it all feels the same. I don't want what I want, feels bad to feel good. I made a bad code, I'm waterlogged wood. Ride through the feeling, stains bad for the fun. A brand new beginning, and I'm already done. The future's static, it trips on the floor and makes its way underneath my bedroom door. The glitch in the game, I loop like a bug. And all that I ever died for was another tight hug. Ladies and gentlemen, a word from our sponsors.
I am deceased. My nuts have been busted.
So just get wrecked, I guess. I mean, you kinda failed the cool kid test, I guess. It's kinda sad, but to do it your best. I guess it's not fun anymore. I'm kinda bored, so let's go fuck shit up. Come on, let's go out.
I am deceased. My nuts have been busted.
So I'll wake up again to 12 o'clock lights. And I haven't the slightest, and I haven't the right or a clue. I wouldn't know if I knew. Trees bend in the wind and they're dark fucking blue. We never existed, I continue to nod. Street caves like it's rubber and it's not even hot. The glitch in the game, I loop like a bug. And all that I even died for was another tight hug.
Bullshit.
There's all this dirt under my nails. Wouldn't you like to see where I went to high school? Blood under my knuckles. You should have heard the way I spoke last night. There's salt inside my mouth, sugar on my tongue, freckles on my cheeks from good old-fashioned West Coast sun. I feel so beaten up and bruised. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't keep anything at all from slipping through my raccoon claws, except for
can't do anything right. Try as I absolutely, totally might. The bones are melting, the skeleton is ash. The clavicle detaches and falls with a deafening crash. And I'm not your protagonist, I'm not even my own. I don't know anything, I don't even know what I don't know. And if you look outside, you'll see disintegrating trees. The artificial way the sunlight bounces off the waxy leaves. My heart catches on every thorn. You're already halfway out the door. And I've never looked so old, and I have never been so cold. And it is 85 degrees. I don't know what I need. There's lukewarm herbal mango, sweet hibiscus tea on the hot garbage pile in which I fucking sleep. The walls are empty, it's so ugly I could burn the whole place down. It wouldn't catch, cause all the posters are on their way to my hometown. And I am not your protagonist, I'm not even my own. I don't know anything, I don't even know what I don't know. And if you look outside, you'll see disintegrating trees. The artificial way the sunlight bounces off the glitching leaves. My wet heart catches on every thorn. You're already halfway out the door. And I'm so tiny and so old, and God, it's never been so cold. And it is 85 degrees. I don't know what I need. Some songs sound the way it feels to have a rib out of place. But I ran all of my errands, and all of my ribs are quite in. The animals are quiet, and all the things are in the bin. I put them in there with you here. When I remove them, you'll be gone. I guess there's nothing to be scared of. I guess there's really nothing wrong. And there's no shame in sleeping later. There's no shame in sleeping more. No shame at all in being such a filthy, frigid, Lysol huffing whore. And when the clock strikes 3:19, my words will sink into the sea, and I will know for a split second that my whole life ceased to be. To leave there as soon as I opened my eyes. It hurt so bad that I could taste it, so cold it burned all my insides. I've never felt anything like it, heard my lungs scream like that before. Felt such a tear in my aorta that it spilled all of the light I ever saw across the floor. I couldn't wrap my head around it, how such a nightmare could be real. And despite all of my bullshit, nothing could stop it. Not God, not sex, not white hot fear. And there's no shame in sleeping later, no shame at all in sleeping more. None at all in being such a goddamn filthy Clorox huffing whore. And there's no shame in sleeping later, there's no shame in sleeping more. No shame at all in being such a filthy, frigid Lysol huffing whore. When the clock strikes 5:19, I'll watch you slip into the sea, and I will feel for a split second that life has ceased to be. and then I'll get a job, and then I'll pack all of my shit up and fucking go. I'll go to Mexico, I'll go to Canada, I'll mail myself to New York City in a box. You'll never hear from me again, save for an envelope I'll send containing $15 billion and some photographs of dogs. For half of my short life I've kept a drawer in my room for all the little trinkets I consider gold. Photographs, bottle caps, lanyards, flowers, crumpled maps, things that look particularly old. The plan has always been that I should throw them out the window if the building were to catch on fire, given the dogs are safe outside. But the drawer is full of trash and I could turn it all to ash just for the fleeting joy I'd get from adding more smoke to the sky. I'll go to Mexico, I'll go to Canada, I'll mail myself to New York City in a box. You'll never hear from me again, save for an envelope I'll send containing $50 billion and some photographs of dogs. Well, sharks are smooth if you pet them one way, they are spiky, pet the other. And my mom said that if they stop moving, they'll die. Hammerhead swim past, I've got my face up against the glass as I whisper to my sisters, as will I. I'll go to Mexico, I'll go to Canada, I'll mail myself to New York City in a box. You'll never hear from me again, save for an envelope I'll send containing $50 billion and some photographs of dogs. Put your index finger in your mouth and scratch your cheek real slow. Draw blood, taste water, and drink it till there's no more. Throw a punch, watch it sail through the air. Keep talking, but there's nobody there. Can't remember anything that you say. Slit your throat and die and wake up the next day. I wanna scream, I wanna run. I die at 22 to feel alive at 21. It's lukewarm and stale bread. I wanna put a magic bullet in my head. It's lukewarm and stale bread. I wanna get my heavy bones out of bed. I couldn't pass a Turing test if I had the answer sheet. I wanna leave everyone who loves me, 'cause I'm so bland and they're so sweet. The news used to make me cry every time. I'd rather cry than come tonight. Can't even give a fuck in my dreams. Oh, what I wouldn't give to care enough to scream. I wanna scream, I wanna run. I die at 22 to feel alive at 21. It's lukewarm and stale bread. I wanna put a magic bullet in my head. I wanna put a magic bullet in my bed. Snort coke, get fucked. Go to church and pray to live a life that doesn't suck. Read books and get laid, and maybe God will let me fucking die one day. There's so much to do, I'll never have the wherewithal to do it all again, or fucking do it all at all. I love you so much, I don't wanna go, but everybody knows this place is dying, as am I might not get another chance. It's such a careful dance, and I am such a fuck up. If you only knew that I am such a fuck up. I've got 100 hours to rearrange the stars.
it's all destroyed. You could have had a boy if you had children. Now you think you might just put them down. None of us belong, everything I do is wrong, and soon there will be nobody left around. And in your blood you know what's right, and in your bones you know what's wrong, and in your throat you know you're lying to kids, and you know nobody belongs in this hell, and there is not a single choice left to make. I am God's worst mistake, and you seem happy on the knife's edge, but I just lick the blade. I've got 100 hours to rearrange the stars, and I'm the worst mistake your God has ever made. You seem to integrate so fucking well, but I make lemons out of lemonade. Blood clots, death camps, gluts and depressions, the election cycle and the tides, concentric circles of torture wheels, but the beast refuses to die. Atomistic rational behavior, invisible hand savior, fucking up your definitions, even though it's life or death. Who fucking told you you were selfish or even self-interested? Don't you think it matters when we wish our friends the best? And fuck, I'm not a Marxist, I'm not a fucking Democrat. Because of all this bullshit, I'm not anything at all. All I wanted was a framework. None of them can live here. There's nothing to believe in, and there won't be till we fall. And it's not all you, man, you were just a kid once. God, I'm such a fuck up. If you only knew that I am such a fuck up. I've got 100 hours to rearrange the stars, and I'm the worst mistake your God has ever made. I can't get the numbers right, I can't fucking count, because not one goddamn thing is in its place. Blood clots, death camps, gluts and depressions, the business cycle and the tides. You fuckers know it's all built on lies, but the beast refuses to die. And so I guess, well, neither can I.
As an American,
So I guess I call it the sophomore slump. Always crying and always
drunk.
a few dead, more gone, the rest well on their way.
Thanks.
I hate it.
So everyone that I love is stuck because this, that, the other, and the state fucked up. We covered it in a class that I'm about to fail.
Well, I feel better now.
Oh, wow.
Cigarette Ahegao.
I haven't had another episode, except last night was touch and go.
No need to cry about it.
hey incels, just have sex.
Duh.
Trash on the walls and trash on the floor. Liquid eyeliner studs and doors, screwing everything up, doing everything wrong. In my defense, I wasn't supposed to be around this long, so
Well, I feel better now. Cigarette Ahegao. cute small body. Strawberries make it happy. Someday I'll leave the country. I hope to have you with me. Get wrecked on Bekarovka. Get fucked on smoking wine. Someday I'll have my own life. I'll leave this all behind.
So this girl's out back behind the bar. She's a good girl. She called a car. You got 3 motherfuckers and a big white van, 2 dumb friends and 1 mean man. Well, she'll fucking kill you. She wins every fight. She's gonna rock your shit by the end of the night. And the only advantage that a killer has is they think they have the right. I listen to a lot of true crime. I listen to it at night. Talk. It makes me feel alright. I like scary stories in the morning, and I like them at night. I like the girl talk vibes. They make me feel just fine. I listen to a lot of true crime. You know, Dennis Rader and David Parker actually sit together in hell, shaking, quaking, terrified that one day, somehow, some way, they might meet me. They took our girls away from home. They're in the woods, they're all alone. The ropes are heavy and the knots are tight, tied by a monster and his oblivious wife. Well, I hope this doesn't seem too impolite, but Ted Bundy was just never that fucking bright. He was just sort of charismatic and white, alright, and he was so fucking sure he had the right. But he's ugly, and I'm glad he's dead, 'cause there was no fucking candle in his pumpkin head. You're not special for winning a game with someone who you know was never playing. She could have killed you, she had every right. You just caught her off guard tonight, but it's alright. She'll be fine. We listen to a lot of true crime. What have I done? Turned up store a few blocks from my school. Well, he was cold and he was warm, he looked the damn same as before, except for something in the eyes and a bit of drool. Well, people die every day, I wouldn't have it any other way. I just think they should feel good while they are alive. I went to school, I got good grades, I don't know what you want me to say, but tell me faster, cause you're running out of time.
I wanna tell people I thought that I could save the sick. And if it's all the same to you, there's one more thing I've gotta do. Because with God as my witness, you corporate fucking prick, I did not become a doctor just to suck the devil's dick.
And lies. It trickled into both my ears, it got louder over the years, until all that I could hear were fucking flies. People die every day, I wouldn't have it any other way. I just think they should feel okay while they're alive. How could they ever feel okay when things are more and more this way? Sometimes it's like they'd rather die, but I fucking helped people. Tried my best to save the sick. And if it's all the same to you, there's one more thing I've gotta do. Because with God as my witness, you corporate fucking prick, I did not become a doctor for this. From scientists and atheists and white men who kill God, they make technology high quality, complex, physiological experiments and sacrilege in the name of public good. They taught me everything, just like a daddy should. And you were beautiful and vulnerable and power and success. Goddamn, I fell for you, your flamethrowers, your tunnels and your tech. I studied code because I wanted to do something great like you, and the real tragedy is half of it was true. But we've been fucking mean, we're elitist, we're as flawed as any church. And this faux rad West Coast dogma has a higher fucking net worth. I bit the apple cause I trusted you. It tastes like Thomas Malthus, your proposal is immodest and insane. And I hope someday Selmers rides her fucking train. I loved you, I loved you, I loved you, it's true. I wanted to be you and do what you do.
your firstborn, the hot girl in your comp sci class. And I was Darwin's prep school dream, bred, born, and raised to kick your ass. I fell for circuit boards, rocket ships, pictures of the stars. If you could only be what you pretend you are. When I said take me to the moon, I never meant take me alone. I thought if mankind toured the sky, it meant that all of us could go. But I don't want to see the stars if they're just one more piece of land for us to colonize, for us to turn to sand. Cause we're so fucking mean, we're so elitist, we're as fucked as any church. And this bullshit West Coast dogma has a higher fucking net worth. I bit the apple cause I loved you, and why would you lie? And then I realized you're just as naive as I am. Oh, you're so traumatized, it makes me wanna cry. You dumb bitch, I loved you, I loved you, I loved you, it's true. I wanted to be you and do what you do. I lived here, I loved here, I bought it, it's true. I'm so embarrassed, I feel abused. Well, I don't wanna eat the rich, I'd have to eat my heroes first. And my tuition's paid by blood, I might deserve your fate or worse. But I don't need your goddamn money, I don't need jack shit from you. So when I speak, you bet your life my words are true. Let me level with you, man, as someone guilty of the game. I took the help, I took the cash, I would have taken your last name. So if any girl on earth should get to make a call about this, it should be me. And as I see it, you're a dick. So fuck your tunnels, fuck your cars, fuck your rockets, fuck your cars again. You promised you'd be Tesla, but you're just another Edison. Cause Tesla broke a patent, all you ever broke were hearts. I can't believe you tore humanity apart with the very same machines that could have been our brand new start. And the worst part is I loved you, I loved you, I loved you, it's true. And sometimes I feel like I still fucking do. I lived here, I loved here, I bought it, it's true. I'm so embarrassed,